Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here. This is Pickle Pack Intergalactic Discovery episode 26. Right, today I was working on a few things. Book. Let's see, there is a couple here that need to be handed in. One is blizzards. I finally found some blizzards. What I ended up doing was pretty much purging my world. Sounds a bit funny. Can't see it in this view. The map hasn't reset, but I went and was having some lag issues. Creeper here somewhere. I don't want to get blown up by a creeper. Set up here, top of the tree. Having some lag issues, and I think that was due to what was actually in the world. So I pretty much put it in MC Edit, and I took a like this size chunk, and then I trimmed everything else around it. So the map will generate back the same, but any of the stuff in it will be gone, which is great. And then I jumped over here and I just hung out on top of this hill for a night and managed to get a blizz, which I killed off, and a blizz, one is better than none, and eventually more spawned. So we got them, killed them. I caught one in the soul vial. Things will be sweet. So that is now done. Got some blizz rods as mob drops. Take a chance cube anyway. Things are looking up in that respect. Next quest, I have it in my inventory. It's here. I've made a powered spawner. So powered spawner is made like this: electrical steel, one of the heads, a Franken zombie, which I had as a reward, I believe, some electrical steel and some vibrant crystals. So I've made the powered spawner. So that's the reward. I'm going to take the Franken zombie because I figure I don't know what's in that. I don't need the heart. Franken zombies are a bit of a pain to make, so a recipe for a Franken zombie is just a Z logic controller and a soul vial of a zombie, which, okay, isn't that bad, but I don't know. Do I take the soul vial? And I've got a few soul vials. No, they're not in there. Where did I put them? In here. I've got a blizz, got a skeleton, I've got an enderman, and I've got a human. I just caught Joshy Jack there, actually. He's the mod author of Mariculture and Harvest Festivals. So if you watch my 110 series, that Harvest mod that we're playing through, he's a contributor to that too. But yeah, I'm going to take the Franken zombie. And this one here was just have a broken spawner. Now I have one in my inventory here. I've got a zombie one, which is what I want to use. We get a couple of sentient enders, and I'm going to take the bag. So the reason I got the zombie one is because I'm always running out of zombie heads. Now this might sound a little strange, but oh, that's cool. Need one of them. That will come in very handy for making the other ender chest. Yeah, I'm going to make a zombie mob spawner. Now it was suggested a few episodes back. Can I do this? Yes, I can. That's my second ender chest. Ender chest. That will complete another quest. Yep, so I'm going to use the spawner to create a mob spawner. Now I've got a room I built back there. I used some of the bricks that we're getting from the digital miner. So I've still got a few, mainly these mossy stone bricks. Used a bunch of them up. So I can actually spawn in that room. So obviously spawning's one thing, it only takes power. Killing them's another. So I wanted to make a Killer Joe. This is completely out of the quest book. Killer Joe, if we look up in here, here's Killer Joe. Attacks nearby creatures when supplied with a sword and nutrient distillation. Experience can be drained as liquid XP using fluid conduits. So I need to make one of these to be able to kill all the mobs. That's one thing. I could probably use iron spikes, or I can make it a little bit more manual. I mean, that's one way of doing it. I could do the spikes until I get the Killer Joe, which may be the way of doing it. And I'll just make it a sort of a... We can do vacuum hoppers, can't we? Vacuum chest. That's fairly cheap. Vacuum hoppers cheap as well. I may even have a vacuum hopper floating around somewhere. Nope. 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 Anyway. Yeah. So I want to make that mob spawner. That is one of my next quests. Look, here we got the Ender Storage quest. I'm going to take the bag. That completes another one there. I'm pretty sure all we got left in here. This probably unlocks a bit more. Got to get a few more wither skeletons. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain getting there slowly. I don't like taking trips to the Nether. It's not fun. In regards to this quest, I have added another farm. Let's get rid of this junk. Get rid of that. I don't need the ender chests at the moment. I'm going to turn the powered spawner into a zombie spawner, so let's do that. I think it's in here. Oh no, it's just in an anvil, isn't it? In an anvil. Powered spawner. It's going to cost me 30 levels. That's cool. One zombie spawner. I was going to say it was still in my inventory there. I was getting a bit excited. I might have had a dupe. What's in this bag? Hey, storage cell. I've got a few in there, so it's not... What have I got though? Oh, they're all 4Ks. I'll make another drive eventually. Blizz rods can go away. Sand, dirt. Alamite. I think I was using that on my arrows. Kept running out of arrows. So let's just recharge my arrows. There we go. Shut my door. Okay, so farm. So we've got this one farm set up. Wheat, potatoes, carrots, lettuce. All working nicely. Added another solar panel because this requires 67 RF a tick. This solar panel makes 64, so I put a solar panel 3 on. And then added the solar panel 1 because it makes 4, so we're getting 68 RF a tick. So if I do run out of power, it is enough to kickstart it. Before it was not. I don't know if this is causing growth issues here. Not sure. But that is enough to kickstart it. This tool station thing isn't working. I haven't got the advanced filters yet. Hence why I'm going the zombie spawner. So I made a second farm. I know it cost me some materials. It cost me, obviously the farming station. Recipe requires a Z logic controller, which I had. Oh, I made. I had a zombie head. It was enough to make it. And I will eventually, once we get to the point of being able to make these things, I'll swap this farm out for an ender for the agrocraft one. So once I get these, so I've made all these chassis plates. I just need the capacitor lined housing plates, which is going to require some of this organic capacitor gel. Ongoing, having fun making that, pain in my rear. So this farm is just a regular farm. It was, if you remember, agrocraft ones with 10-10-10 seeds and all that sort of jazz. Yanked all that out. I've got eggplant. I've got garlic because I'm planning on making stuffed eggplant as a food source. I have tomatoes because that was the quest requirement. And I have sugarcane. The sugarcane is step 1 in nutrient distillation because that's one of the ingredients. It's not the best, but it's one of the few that we can do. I suppose I could probably do nether wart, but I think I need that covered. I don't know if I can plant it up here on soil. Maybe once I get the crop farm one, I'll be able to use that, the AgriCraft farming station. I'll be able to swap the sugarcane out for a few 10-10-10 netherwort crop sticks, and that will definitely keep us in the required ingredients. On the other side of it, it's got heads here. I believe I can use rotten flesh. I can use a few other bits and pieces for the nutrient distillation. So the rotten flesh will come from the zombie farm, and it will kind of, using the rotten flesh and the sugar from here will make nutrient distillation for the Killer Joe eventually. And I'll be able to add possibly 2 more spawners, maybe even 4. Now it says on the wiki that they can spawn 4 blocks. So I've got 4 blocks internally. Worst case, I'll double thickness the walls and the roof. But I plan on putting the spawner where this block is here. And we could always double thickness the roof, maybe put a second one on top, do something like that. But the idea will be that the powered spawner will go right here. So let's just do that quickly. And I will need to run cable. I mean, it's not real bright in here at the moment. I might put some lights in the roof maybe so I can turn the lights on. That might be a plan. And have a lever outside here and I'll be able to turn the lights on. Got any food? No, let's see what's in this bag.
Wow.
A bag. I got a bag with a bag in it.
Wow.
Yeah, some pickles. That's food. So what can we do for lights? Let's have a look. I don't think I want to use powered lamps. Could just get away with some sort of what have we got? Lamp. Get away with redstone lamps for all that matters. We got Project Red lamps. I'd need a bunch of glowstone, but that's still fairly cheap. What are these on? Cage lamps. My main issue with doing any light is I don't want to let any other light in. So what have I got in the way of glowstone? I think I'm a little bit low. I've got 6. We can make 4 of them. Let's make 4 of them. And what do I have in the way of conduit? This'll do. And lever. Nope. Stick. Do I have a stick? Stick. 1 lever. Right. Let's go throw some lamps in the roof of the spawner. That's probably the best place to... maybe we can get away with putting them here. Let's put them here. Here. That there, and then there. So we get our lamps. And then our conduit. I think I can get this to connect. Where's my wrench? Do I have to... Come on. Can I... Really? Do I have to see the underside of it to get it to connect? Or can I shift left click? Shift right click will break it. Always thought I could shift... let's see here. This is going to be a little bit annoying. um, I'll break these in a second. Need a better, that's not going to be enough. I need a better jetpack, which will get me down lower. Let's just quickly sleep. Let's sleep in a nice zombie spawner. That'll be a great place to sleep. Alright, pick up our blocks. And let's see if we can get this to connect. Yoink. Possibly not. Maybe I need the insulated ones. It just doesn't want to know today. Could have sworn I could have put these on. Let's head on over here. We'll see if we can't grab... We had the insulated ones, didn't we? Does this work better? Yes. Awesome. Trick it a little bit. Alright. One of them, and again, as I said, I will move those items to need be. It's not the prettiest. Probably can't get the lever to attach to it now. There we go. That'll do. So that solves the lighting issue that we have, so we can break you. And I will need to connect a... I can do a active with signal here, or perhaps active without a signal. So when the lights are on, I also run this conduit round to the bottom of that. We'll probably do that messily now, because we're going to need to get underneath it anyway. So let's go through here. That was good choice. So yeah, we're going to need to get the insulated one for here. So I'll go and make some insulated conduits and maybe replace that, I don't know. Get some power conduits and we'll look at getting this hooked up, and then perhaps we'll put some spikes down here. So I may move that cable so it runs around from the side. Can we do fans in this one? Yes, we can. So I'll make a bunch of fans so that we can blow the mobs forward and across. And eventually, once we get cursed earth, we can fill the floor in here with cursed earth too. That is the plan of having dirt as the floor. So it'll make it easier to spread. So I'll put fans in behind the wall here, which will mean I'll need to dig out a little area behind. We'll get some more conduits, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I'm making 2 wind turbines. Should have... Oh, it's charged. Really? Can you not make it when it's charged? Boy. No, let's just make another one. It's always something. I had everything I needed. Put it in my inventory for just a second, and it charges itself. So I need 2 of these. Please have enough stuff. Excellent. one of them. Alright, so that's 2 wind turbines, because I'm not sure. It takes about 160 RF to produce entities, and I think these do about 100. I'm just going to place them on the roof of the spawner. What is it? 3 in the afternoon. So I dug out underneath just so I could run cable. I'm going to make it a bit messy to start with. It's not ideal. Let's see. Let's get the power up top. Just planned on putting 1, 2. I think they'll run like that. And then we've got some. I'm going to need some more of this. How many more do I need? What? 4 or 5. Running a little low on glowstone. I suppose I could probably pilfer it off something else for the moment, but where's the fun in that? So let's get 3 more gold, 3 more redstone. Oh, that's 4. And what have we got in the way in glowstone? We got 3. That's perfect. We'll make 3 more of those. You can see I had made some conduit binder there. Made a bunch of insulated redstone conduits. While that's cooking up, did I not need that? Come on, eat it. While that's cooking up, let's go and put the fans in, and then we'll decide whether we want to put spikes on the front, and then like just a single hole with the vacuum hopper in it, which might be the way to do it. But put these fans in. It's going to be easier if I do this. Alright. And then do try and keep them straight as possible. And then hopefully we can put these blocks back, and they should push air through the wall. So like that. And if we do the vacuum hopper here, and then kind of want to like that, so they're blown to the front, and then the vacuum hopper picks up any item. And if we look at this and do down, no, wrong one, down, get rid of that. So that should output to the bottom. Let's see if I can get out of here without getting deathed. Let's sleep first. Alright, so hopefully it's only a basic mob spawner, it's nothing amazing. Hey, made it out. Still need 2 blocks to put in this hole. I don't want to use dirt, that's terrible. Let's go and get that power conduit, and then we'll hook up the fans at the back to a lever. Oh, what am I doing? Be in here, like that. Some of this. Which gives 8 more. I'm hoping that's enough. I don't really want to have to. Oh, while we're here. Brick. Yeah, let's go half stack. That's fine. Okay. Probably not going to have enough cable. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm going to do? That's why I grab this. I want its output to be at the bottom, which means I probably need to be able to see it from the bottom. Like that. So that should be putting power into there. Let's have a look. Yes, Power is going in, active without signal. So if I turn the signal off, it will run. Awesome. Okay, so that's closed. Let's do the fans. Nothing overly flash. I wonder if this will work actually. And a lever. Are they working? Yes, they're working. And then all I need now is, I've got a couple of chests here. If I put this here and grab my item conduit and put one there, and we'll make this an input. And then let's get a few conduits going underground here. To where here? Yep. And we'll make this active without signal. Can probably fill this in a little. Like so. All going well. We should have this bit of dirt and the spike in the chest. Excellent. So switch off. I mean this is supposed to block a light. But we're getting a little bit of light through that tunnel. So let's close it off. Still getting a little light. It's probably going through there, so we'll need to get a facade or whatever the thing is for that. It's going to take a while to spawn. It does have a cooldown, I think, on first go. Here we go. Come on, boys. Okay, so it's not an amazing spawner. It's nothing overly fancy. Probably won't get heads from this. And it looks like I'm going to need to put fans on the sides. Blowing in. To make sure that our items get taken up by the hopper, the vacuum hopper. So I need to do another stick. So that's blowing me across. So that is working. We have a working zombie spawner. We're getting a little bit of rotten flesh. Not fully what I wanted. And this is only, as I said, temporarily set up so that once we get enough materials to do a Killer Joe, I will give him an ender or a sword with a lot of beheading on it, and that way we will get don't even cobble either. Sheesh. That way we'll get heads. That's a silk touch pick, not what I needed. Having fun today, doing real well. Stick. There's another lever. Again, lever. So we'll turn this on, and that should give us the push to the middle. Downside to that is that there's no spike right there, so it probably wouldn't hurt to turn this off for a moment. What I might do, see, it's not, the lighting in there isn't exactly fantastic either. Hey buddy, come on out. So what I want to do is one, get in the wall. Let's grab that glass back. I want to dig up that spot there and put a spike. That might be enough. On. eventually, as I said, cursed earth in here should help. It mightn't hurt to put a whole line of spikes at the front here. Alright, so we're going to get rotten flesh for the moment, which, as I said, we'll use to make the nutrient distillation, and then it'll get back over here. We may get some other drops too, anything's possible. And combine that with the sugar we're making. It's a little annoying being blown around by the fans. Combine that with the sugar that we're making, nutrient distillation. We'll get the Killer Joe going. These two things seem to be powering it quite nicely. Slight gain, perhaps. There you go, basic mob spawner. Please leave your comments in the section below. I know this is very basic, but again, to be edited later. Leave those comments below. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button if you like the episode. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. That will make Manx happy. And I'll catch you all in the next one. See you later.